Happy Tuesday. It's time for some tea with T on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tania McLean-Nicholas, licensed marriage family therapist and owner of Renewed Hope Counseling. Talk Therapy Tuesday is intended to talk about tools that help manage life challenges and to bring hope to those who've become hopeless due to their current life circumstances. And this month for TNT, we are dedicating March Madness to Marriage Madness and focusing on bringing different tools each week to help you play the game of marriage. So thus far, we talked about the importance of emotional intelligence in marriage, and then maintaining the foundation of friendship in your marriage. And today, a very important topic, nurturing the fondness and admiration in your marriage. So go ahead and grab your tea or your coffee, whichever you prefer, and let's dig in. One of the leading psychologists and researchers in the success of marriage is John Gottman, and he's best known for his work on marriage stability and improving relationship functioning. And in Gottman's research, he found that people who are happily married actually like each other. Most couples start off liking each other and seeing the best in one another. These couples have begun the relationship with positive feelings and have created positive memories with each other. These positive feelings and positive interactions are what Gottman says builds a strong fondness and admiration system. What this means is that despite the difficulties and challenges your relationship may face, your positive feelings about your spouse and the positive memories from past interactions help you to maintain the fundamental sense that each person is worthy of being respected, honored, and even liked. So to put it another way, even when you're arguing or having major conflict in the relationship, you're able to look at past events or experiences together and have fond memories or positive feelings about your spouse. Even in a marriage where there is a significant amount of discord, a strong working fondness and admiration system can bring peace to troubled waters in the marriage. Fondness and admiration are two of the most crucial elements in a rewarding and long-lasting relationship. And the reason is because each person comes to a marriage with their flaws and their weaknesses. These flaws and weaknesses are heightened over time. And after several interactions that end in your partner not considering your feelings in an argument, maybe not following through with something you asked them to do, not being as mindful or sensitive with their words when speaking to you, or just having annoying habits that drive you crazy. Despite all the flaws, you believe your partner is respectable and likable instead of believing the worst about them. This is why nurturing your fondness and admiration is important. You didn't come into the marriage believing the worst about your partner. Those same feelings of how great this person is and the character that you admired, that you believe would make them a good spouse, must remain even during conflict. When you nurture the fondness and admiration for one another, you're better able to accept, or at the very least, tolerate your spouse's weaknesses or their flaws, and prevent those flaws from threatening your relationship. Fondness and admiration protect against feeling bitterness towards your spouse. Bitterness is very dangerous in a relationship, and it will develop over time as couples struggle to resolve. Feelings of bitterness will break down the friendship in your marriage and will also lead to attitudes and behaviors that are disrespectful and not honorable to the marriage. When you develop strong admiration and fondness, mistakes and disagreements are not strong enough to bring bitterness between you. When challenges come in a marriage, and they will, it's easy to lose footing and forget about all the positive that has been built in the relationship. It's easy to forget your spouse's great qualities, their strong attributes, and the positive memories you've shared. Even if the flame in your relationship seems to have gone dim, fondness and admiration could be that little ember that's needed to fan the flame of reconnection, respect, and revival in your marriage. So here are some ideas to help nurture fondness and admiration in your relationship. Since intense arguments or disappointments can cause you to forget the positive, do an activity where you remind yourself of your partner's positive qualities. Make a list, and for each quality, connect an incident where your spouse displayed that quality, and then share it with each other. Let them know why you admire those qualities. Discuss your history, the positive parts, of course. Recall how you met, what you liked about your dating process. What were your favorite places to go? Talk about your wedding day, and if it wasn't all that great, laugh about it. Notice the happy moments of your marriage. Even talk about difficult times you may have had, and focus on how you got through those times together. Be intentional about positive thinking. Negative thoughts can destroy the hope for your marriage. Intentional positive thoughts will keep you in the game. It's easy to get in your head and start believing the worst about your spouse, especially if you are hurt by them. Avoid the temptation to focus on the negative and be intentional about believing the best. Write the positive belief down, put it in a place where you can see it throughout the day, and take moments to focus on that thought. Do this every day of the week. And finally, appreciate your spouse. An attitude of gratitude goes very far. Show them or tell them often what they mean to you. Let them know how grateful you are for their contribution and be specific about your appreciation. Tell them specifically what you think. I'm proud of you when you fill in the blank. I like how I'm attracted to your, whether it's inside or outside, fill in the blank. And never forget to say thank you. Saying thank you lets them know that you do not take them for granted. Nurturing fondness and admiration in your marriage continues to grow the respect, the trust, and honor for each other. It helps you protect against conflict, spiraling out of control, and turning into bitterness, which ultimately will destroy a marriage. It helps to revive positive feelings and recall fond memories that many times are forgotten in the heat of conflict. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and having a healthy, strong, long-lasting marriage is a goal that can be achieved with intention. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed your tea with T on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tania McLean-Nicholas, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.